Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is a yes or no reading. So we've got pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4, and pile number 5. So attune yourself to the 5 piles and formulate your question, your yes or no question, and we'll see what you get. And I should add also, always use your own discernment. This is only an aid to help you access your own discernment, which reigns supreme. But without any more further ado, let's get started on this yes or no reading. All right, pile number 1. Let's see, what do we have for pile number 1? Yes or no? We've got, oh, interesting. 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups, and we've got the Magician. Interesting. So my sense is that the situation is one of those situations in which you feel like you've invested a lot into it. It feels this energy of this situation is one that it sort of drains you emotionally and spiritually, is what I'm hearing. And so because of that, it's hard to walk away from that. I'm hearing it's hard to walk away from that, but it's your own. I'm hearing that your own power, like you can regain, whether it's a yes or no. I'm hearing that it tends towards a no. I'm hearing 75-80% no. I'm hearing 20%. It's like yes, or there could be a chance. I'm hearing for 20%, but it tends towards the energy of the no. But I'm hearing that it's difficult for you because you want to get your power back from the situation, or make the best. What I'm trying to say is make the best of the situation. But I'm hearing that there can be this fear of walking away from it because it sort of feels that what is lost cannot be regained. But I'm hearing that in a lot of cases, in most cases, there's my lovely cat, and in most cases, it can be. In most cases, what is lost can be regained. So it's and I'm hearing that when you're looking at the whole situation, the yes or no situation, try to look at it from a different perspective. I'm hearing, look at it from a different perspective. And I'm hearing that when you look at this from a bird's eye view, it's not as dire, or in most cases, it's not as dire as you may think. I'm hearing, and it's almost like there needs to be infused into the situation as much lighthearted. I'm hearing it could be a very dark situation, a very difficult situation, but like invest in yourself is what I'm hearing. Invest in yourself, and the Magician upright will give you. I'm hearing when you invest in yourself and you focus, like going within yourself and investing in yourself. I'm hearing like a bit of codependent energy with this situation. I'm hearing and a lot of confusion, but I'm hearing that when you invest in yourself, you can make the situation, whether it's a yes, whether it's a no, you can make this into the best situation that it can be. Always remember your true north, which is found inside of your heart. Like your heart will know about the best direction to go in this situation. Yes, your heart will know the best direction to go in this situation. Always, but go beyond your mental programming to find your own heart's true knowledge, because your own heart's true knowledge knows what the best solution to this problem is. So yes, your own heart's knowledge knows how to get back power and how to access the best possible outcome for this particular situation. You can, by going within, finding your heart will know what is the best way to proceed forward in this situation. All right, so that was pile number 1. Now it is time for pile number 2. What do we have for pile number 2? Let us see. So we've got, oh, interesting, the Knight of Cups in reverse. The Page of Swords, interesting. Already two characters. Let's see what with three. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So we've got all in reversed. And we've got the Two of Wands, the Page of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Two characters and the two. So it's almost like you feel, I'm hearing this sense of you feel almost out of the situation. You're almost on the verge of making it a yes. This situation is almost, and it's interesting because they're all upside down cards, which I think is significant because it's sort of like you're almost in the situation of flipping the situation to a totally different level. So I'm hearing that it's 70% yes. It tends towards being a yes. But the most important thing in the situation is not the yes. I mean, it is important. I'm not saying it's not important. But an important thing in the situation is to flip this whole situation into a different level. Into a different level, a different spiritual level, a different emotional level, a different financial, even work-based level, like a new way of seeing a particular problem or occur. That's what I'm hearing. A new way of seeing this particular problem. A new way of proceeding forward. And I'm hearing there could be in some cases different people involved. There could be a power struggle, but I'm hearing between the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. And I'm hearing it could be a power struggle between two different people, but it could also be a power struggle in your own mind, between your emotions and your logic. That's what I'm hearing now. It's a power, in a lot of cases, yes, in a lot of cases, how you proceed with this, which tends towards to be a yes, is a power struggle between your emotions with the Knight of Cups and your mind with the Page of Swords. And you've got two here too. It's sort of like you're stuck between these two. But I'm hearing to integrate, to move forward the best with this, to make it a yes, if it is a yes, which it tends to. I hear 70% yes. But a chance of yes, if you will. But it's sort of like you need to integrate your heart energy and your mental energy. And to that, it's sort of like figure out that they can be partners. Yes, they are different energies, but these energies can be very much partnered. The logical side and the heart side. It's almost like you need to move forward in this situation. It's almost like you need to make a friends with your mind and your heart, because I'm hearing that it's sort of like sometimes you vacillate, or it could be somebody who picks this pile. They really vacillate towards the mind, or somebody vacillates towards the heart, or they just sort of wave. I hear this image of somebody just sort of wavering between these two energies very quickly, wavering between these two these energies, and not knowing how to find balance. So I'm hearing that the lesson in the situation is oftentimes, not all the case, but oftentimes, how to balance these energies, and to, in some cases, rely more on the heart, or in some cases, well, I'm not going to say rely on logic, because I think the heart always trumps all in a way, but in truly knowing what the heart, because sometimes people say, oh, coming from the heart, what does your heart want you to do? And sometimes what people think is their heart is really their head. So I'm hearing that it could be beyond finding a balance between these things. It's about finding, I'm hearing the heart always, although the heart always reigns supreme, sometimes people don't know how to access that energy, especially the Page of Swords I'm hearing sometimes. He doesn't know how to do that. So to access your true knowing about what to do in this situation, it's almost you need to have a physical exercise where you just talk to your heart. Imagine the color that comes from your heart, and sort of talk to your heart, almost like, because people don't know this, but they're actually, some people think that the various organs of their body are actually beings. So basically, it's sort of like you find the beingness in the heart, and you can almost develop especially the heart, I'm hearing, because it can take a personality of its own. It can almost be a character, I'm hearing. So talk to your heart, see where it wants to know, and then you can put it back. Make the best. I'm hearing it. You're very close. It's in the situation is very close to shifting in a most likely more positive direction. But doing this heart integration will really help. What are you doing, Emma? But yeah, it's sort of like you want to yeah, access your heart energy. All right, so now pile number three. Pile number three. Let's see. What do we got for pile number three? Okay, interesting. The High Priestess. Oh, interesting. Four of Wands and 10 of Swords. Interesting. So, the High Priestess, Four of Wands, 10 of Swords. That's for pile number three. Let us see. What do we get from? So I'm hearing the word. This could actually be a bit of a dangerous situation and have hidden influences. That's what I hear with the High Priestess. And it's sort of like you or somebody else could be kind of holding on to, like, I'm not saying that the situation is entirely it could be emotionally dangerous, could be physically dangerous for some, but it tends towards the no because it has a certain amount of danger. So I'm hearing 80% no. I'm hearing it could be for the cases then when it's yes, the situation really needs to shift for it to be something positive. So I'm hearing more towards a no, but it could be yes if the situation really shifts and the emotional danger and the sort of spiritual danger comes out of it. So I'm hearing the situation, there may be something that you or somebody else isn't quite seeing, or it's hard to see because they're kind of holding on to it, or kind of, so I'm almost seeing the word it's almost like he's oblivious, holding on tightly to this. It's sort of oblivious to the undercurrents beneath it. And I'm hearing in some cases, in the case where it's a yes, I hear about 20% yes. It could be something needs to be dredged up and resolved, if you will. Something needs to be dredged up and resolved to make it a yes. But I'm more towards it. I'm sensing sort of not a quite a healthy energy, sort of with things. People are not up aren't on the up and up, if you will. I'm hearing that the things, people aren't on the up and up all the time, or they may think that they are, but they aren't. But I'm hearing, hidden dangers. There could be very much hidden dangers with the situation that is hard to like to unravel. I'm hearing it could be unravel, and I'm hearing somebody in the situation could be intentionally or unintentionally duplicitous, maybe because they're lying to themselves. So a lot of lies, a lot of things not being brought to the surface. But I'm hearing in the faces that say yes, it may be very very strongly or very even violently in some cases brought to the, but I mean like not necessarily violent, but sort of like aggressively brought to the surface. Like there might be a sudden shift where all is seen, everybody sees it, and but yeah, it's about sort of, see, I'm hearing the word what lies beneath the situation, and I'm hearing it could help you intuitively to figure this out. And in the cases of the yes, where you could be unraveling and moving the situation into a different level by using your intuition, using your cunning, using almost your cunning, if you will, to make the situation better. But yeah, I'm hearing definitely use your intuition, see what lies beneath the surface, and once you know all the bits of everything, and once you know all the bits of what's happening in this situation, then you may be in a better place to make an informed decision. So I'm hearing some affirmations, or I am not afraid to see. I am not afraid to see the truth of the situation. I free my eyes. Energetically, I'm hearing it, putting some energetic healing on your eyes to see the situation, and even on your heart, on your eyes, to see what is the energy of this, truly the energy of the situation. So healing yourself to know the truth about the situation. Interesting. All right, and pile number 4. Let's see, what do we have for pile for number 4? Yes or no? What cards do we have? 9 of Cups, Death in reverse. Interesting energy I'm getting from this. And the King of Wands. Interesting. So I'm hearing that, okay, it's, I'm actually going to put it this way. I'm hearing I should put it this way. Put it the right side up. It belongs this side up, so I can be able to see it in the right perspective. Okay, so it's a very interesting energy because there's so much, the death would mean it's over. It's over, the death. Which mean, but these are very conflicting cards because they're the newness. They really have an energy of newness and expansiveness. So I'm hearing I'm hearing 50-50 if it's yes, or 50-50 if it's no. 50% chance of yes, 50% chance of no. And I don't normally get a percentage that's right in the middle like that, but let's see what we can get from this. I'm hearing I'm being brought to this energy of refreshment, like a refreshing new energy, right? You see that on his, a spring energy, right? So I'm hearing like an energy of spring, an energy of fresh energy and abundance. So, I mean, I'm hearing for some cases there might be the situation may not be over, but there may be a mini death that will refresh the situation into a new, like, a new energy. Like I'm hearing that it'll be a totally new energy. So it could be yes in that case, but I'm hearing an entire energetic refreshment to that situation, an entire energetic refreshment. And in a lot of cases, you will feel more in control of the situation when the situation, when it changes to something totally new. But in the cases of a no, I'm hearing that you may have, or you or someone else, most likely you will have gone on to like the new, you're just yourself isn't resonant with the situation anymore. That's what I'm hearing. Like your sense of, so in the case that it's no, like you've done so much inner growth and change, so much inner growth and change. It's not to put up with the situation anymore. It's this inner growth and change to put up with the situation anymore. So I'm hearing that a totally new situation could occur. A totally new, a new situation. I'm hearing it may be painful at first, but you'll realize that you've healed and grown so much that you expect the best now. I'm hearing, it's very much about self-esteem. Since you've changed so much, in the case that it's a no, it's sort of like you've up-leveled your self-esteem to the point where you only want the 9 of Cups. You deserve better. And in some cases I hear it may feel sad. It's sort of like you're feeling, since you've up-leveled so much, since you feel like the King of Wands now, and this fresh. I'm still brought to this, this springtime energy of the wand. So it's just like, and you'll know. I'm hearing that you're usually pretty intuitive for this pile. I'm hearing you'll feel if it's a yes or a no. For asking yourself, do I really see myself in this situation in 5 years? Do I really see myself in this situation or is it just time to say goodbye to it? Is it just time to, and it's just like, and I'm hearing it's all about you and what you are prepared to receive, what are you willing to receive, and what do you now deem yourself worthy of? And I'm hearing you see yourself much more worthy now. So it's a different energy that you're in your life. So So in that case, it may be time to just up level to something so much better for you. All right. So that was pile number 4. Last but not least, let's see what do we have for pile number 5. The Fool, Judgment, um, Judgment, and what do we see? Last but not least, last card for the last pile. We've got the Tower. Oh, interesting. What are we gonna get for this? I'm hearing it's about, it tends towards, let's see, it tends towards no, 60% no, but it's about 40% yes in some circumstances. So let's get into this pile and see what circumstances that could be. So in the case that it is the no, it's it it could create more chaos than it's worth, is what I'm hearing. In the case that it's no, it could create more chaos than it is worth to put up with, I'm hearing. Because, and it's almost like you'll be kind of moving, by making this a yes, you'll be, or in the case that it's, what I'm trying to say is when it's a no, it's sort of like you'll be moving into the case of into the energy of chaos, when that is something that you kind of want to get away from, is what I'm hearing. And it's sort of like the Judgment card is one about resolution, like dealing with all your demons, moving to the next level. It's everything brought up to the surface, so it's time to move forward. So I'm hearing in a lot of cases it is that case, that it's time to move forward. And it's sort of like the Fool. There may be some resistance with, we've got the Fool. It's starting a new journey, wanting to start a new journey, but then getting stuck with the Judgment card and kind of going back into the energy of the Tower, the energy of the Tower of chaos. When it's sort of like, it's almost like it feels wrong, like it should be the other way around, like the Tower, the Judgment, okay, and then you resolute and you move on. But it's sort of like, in a lot of cases, it's a no, because it's sort of like it would be going backwards, I'm hearing. It's sort of going in the backwards instead of, the issue, the resolution, moving forward, resolution, the issue. That makes sense. So it's sort of it could be very much a backwards energy. Interesting. It could be very much a going the wrong direction type energy, I'm hearing. And then again, what I'm hearing, if it's the wrong direction, it really is a wrong direction, if it is in fact the wrong direction. So, and you'll know, because there will be a sense of, oh, I should have left this long ago, and sort of left the situation long ago, and it's just not, you may be like applying for a job, for example, if this makes sense, but a job that's below your kind of not that any job is really below anybody, but your credentials. It may be like, well, I'm doing the same thing, but you've upgraded now with education, with emotional awareness, and it's sort of like, no, I don't want to be in this kind of situation again. So it's sort of like you want to move this forward. But I'm hearing in the cases of yes, it could be the same. It could be a yes if it's the same. If it's in the same place, if that makes sense. You could have the same or similar energies in the same place that is actually up leveled, or the same sort of arena, if you will. But but it tends to be towards like an energy of going in the wrong direction, if you will, in most cases. I'm hearing if it's a yes, it could be a sweet yes, though. I'm hearing a sweet yes of really up leveling and really leaving your problems behind and moving and elevating in a new journey that is much higher. You'll feel, if it's a yes, if you feel it tends towards no, but if it is a yes, it's sort of like you'll feel a sense of newness to it. You'll feel that something, no matter what happens in the situation, you'll feel like you've somehow had it resolved, if that makes any sense. You'll feel like you have it resolved. And then, but I'm hearing that it could be a really long direction that requires picking up pieces that you don't want to pick up, and taking responsibility for things that you shouldn't take responsibility for. That's a big. I'm hearing that. Yeah, knowing when you should take responsibility and when you shouldn't take responsibility. So yeah, so I'm hearing also make sure you know which path is truly yours, because when you feel like you're on the right path, things flow. And not saying that there's not hard work, because there could be hard work involved. There could be. But it's sort of like you'll feel as you walk through the path, that, I'm hearing an image, you're walking through a path, but knowing that everything will, you have a good knowing that things are going to be all right. If it could be, for example, you're walking in a dark path at night. It's kind of scary. There's hooting owls, scary, apparitions, but you have this inner knowing that you're in the right path, and you'll have a sense of rightness, even if there's hard work, even if there's some somewhat scary energies around it as you walk down this path. But if you're going down the path, it could be the same path, dark, hooting owls, apparitions, but you'll feel the sense of doom if it's the wrong. So I'm hearing that your feelings will always be your guide. Your feelings will always be your guide. I can trust in my feelings. I find the core feelings that know what is the appropriate situations for me, and I find that now. So I move forward with my feelings. Do not fear your feelings, but use them as a compass to guide you to your highest path. Use your feelings to lead you to your highest path. All right, so that is that's all we've got. That was pile number 5, the last and final pile. I hope that you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a terrific day. It's filmed on Friday the 13th, which is in fact good luck. We can turn everything around. So, yeah, Friday the 13th.